Welcome to Critty and Grin, where a group of us sit around ye old table playing Dungeons and Dragons. My name is Eric. I will be your dungeon master for this chapter. This final chapter, possibly, of our tale.
No, it's going to take us more than that, probably.
Playing in my homebrew world on the continent of Alteratus are the players. And to my right we have...
I'm Katie. I'm Katie playing Arya Collis, a tiefling rogue who barely doesn't know how to talk.
What was it you did the last couple episodes ago? Who forgot whose lines? Yeah.
Anyway. Next.
I'm Brian, playing Kelbrix Goldfeld, a human war cleric, and Kelbrix is wondering whether or not he's the one that's actually attuned to the sands of time, or whether it's Ari.
Might be Ari.
Having issues with the mind.
And I'm Jason, playing Gorath Thunderfist, and I may add one final thing as a seeker of desserts and fine delicate and delicious treats. My book of festivals has brought me here to the land of dessert.
Okay, so you've made it to the desert, not to the dessert. The Sand Dragon Desert, where all signs are pointing to yes, you need to be here. Hunting down, trying to prevent whatever is about to go down or happen from the Call of the Raven from happening. You emerged from a small kind of cellar-like room or dungeon-esque kind of underdwellings into a magic shop as Syndra was able to flash her...
Cough badge.
Yeah, essentially. The symbol of the Arcanist, and convinced the shop owner that you were there on Arcanist business. You've made your way out into the city, and for those of you wanting to know what happened, if you subscribe to our Patreon, you can catch all the little things they did behind the scenes as far as purchasing, convincing, chatting, and all that fun stuff. So, with all purchases made, long rests achieved and taken, everything's set and ready to go, I ask you, what do you wish to do?
Die.
Yes. Hey, Gorath, would you like a ring of the feather?
I look at my ring of regeneration. Well, how would you feel if we had another ring? Yes, I'll take a ring of the feather.
There you go.
Alright, so a ring is being given and gifted. And I believe it's an attuned ring, or is it charge?
It's attuned. You have to attune to it.
You'll have plenty of time in the land of dessert, Gorath, to attune to it.
You know he already has one.
I have 3 of them, and I can only attune to 1. Because I'm attuned to 2 other things.
Fair. Okay. Yes, now let's go find... wherever in the hell the ruins are located at.
Yes, so Syndra will point out to use the map to help us locate the ruins.
Mm-hmm.
So who is going to be the survivalist? Is that Gorath?
Yeah.
Yes. Gorath.
With
our master
said map and all the information, you'll have advantage.
I am great with maps.
To lead you onward.
Let's see. 23 with advantage. 18 and 5.
Okay, so you will be led in a northern direction. It takes you about a day, a little over a day, to get to where you need to be following the map. When you arrive in that general area, you will see a very large collection of dunes, and there is one dune in particular that has a cavern or a cave-like entrance. It's, other than putting a neon sign saying please enter here, it's pretty self-explanatory. You've come across nothing else that states it.
Hey, I guess we're going hole in the ground.
I don't think it's the right place. Let's keep going.
It's on top of the dune.
There will be evidence, if as you proceed a little closer, that will show signs of some sort of temple or old building or buildings that were once here that is now lost and covered in sand. If you would like to roll a perception, you can.
We find that there's tracks of other individuals. Son of a bitch.
26.
Good.
Perception 15.
That's pretty good.
11 plus 4.
Don't rush him. He's calculating.
There we go. Get to the page here. Perception?
Yes, sir.
9. 8 and 1.
Alright, Gorath is more worried about looking for desserts. The two of you will see that the markings on like the different types of their like glyphics or hieroglyphics and writings are draconic on the runes, and I will give each one of you guys a chance to make it. Well, let's make it more Kelbrix and Ari, since you guys scored it. Give me a history check.
Famous good at history.
17.
13. It was almost a 1.
17 is good. 17 is going to start kind of like you're definitely going to see that this is definitely old draconic based off what examples you've had to look at. Also, that a lot of the insignias or hieroglyphics that you're beginning to spot seem to depict a being that's like half man, half dragon. And some of the imagery that you can kind of see along the way, as far as like on the thing, like pillars or different buildings that are kind of protruding in the sand, ruins, you're getting the indication that there was some type of deity that was worshipped, or part dragon, or something like that.
These are probably those cultists.
Most likely, yes. Which, yeah. Good times.
Other than that, you will see signs that there has been earth and sand moved to reveal this opening.
Go figure.
The opening is you know, not large, but you know, a huge opening that seems to get narrower the further you go in.
Okay.
As you stand on the precipice of entering into what could be your last trip above surface, in the sunlight, with life.
Let's go!
Are you charging in? Going in?
Yes, why
Okay.
not?
I'm gonna like sneak.
And to confirm, we have all the NPCs with us.
You do.
Can I look to see like how many people may have gone in?
You can. That's a thing. Survival check would give you a better idea of how many.
15 and 7 for 22.
You're going to get the indication that there are 3 different types, distinctive footsteps, or boot prints, or prints in general.
So probably the wings of the
Yes.
And your number, what was it again, just to confirm?
22.
That's good.
Okay.
Great.
Well, I'd say at this point it is now.
I'm gonna pull out my buckler
She's got
shield,
really loud, so something bad's about that.
equipped, and pull out my rapier,
Okay.
just to be safe.
Just to be safe. I would like a marching order, because as you guys begin to travel in, it gets narrower and narrower into a single file line. So I'll need a marching order. No pressure.
I would like to not be first.
I can go first. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm unaware. I just need someone to tell me to go first.
Going in.
Bad guys are in the hole.
All right, I'm going first.
All right.
They have the dessert, probably.
How dark is it in here?
It is near pitch black. Like, you're getting the sunlight that's giving you ambient light, but the further you go down, it looks like it's going down, too.
Down.
Yeah. So you will be traveling underground.
No. Not that way. It's not going down that way. Gorath. Here, buddy. Here's a torch.
All right.
And I will hand over the magical torch that cannot be unlit.
Okay, so he will have the magical torch. Let me give him the lights of dynamics.
Okay.
And then I'll go in.
Was it a blue? Was it a blue?
Blue.
It was.
I can make color on the flame.
It was a blue flame.
blue flame.
I can go next since I can also track and look for traps.
Sounds lovely.
Okay.
I will happily go last behind all of the NPCs.
So we have currently Gorath. I will.
Ari, weapon changes because I can't dual wield. I can only dual wield the great axe. So I gotta pull out the warhammer.
Okay, and then we have NPCs.
Probably what Xeris and then
Problem.
Syndra Giant on you.
Sure. I'm sending in all the red shirts.
Ah, yeah. I love those red shirts.
Yep. I'll be the one to survive.
He's wearing a blue shirt. We can't touch him.
He's wearing a gold shirt.
Yeah,
You just got to slice it.
that's right.
Give him a boob window.
That's right. All right.
Oh boy, oh boy.
I want the tensions build a little bit. Everybody's getting nervous.
Well, I mean, you know, we're going down into a cavern.
Possibly fight a dragon. Possibly.
No,
kill
worse than a
it.
dragon. Fight a Draco Lich. Even worse than a normal dragon. Along with the Raven and the left and right wing of the Raven.
Hey, at least the one we might be able to convince to not kill us.
Possibly. It all depends on how into your brother she is.
Yeah.
Compared to how into your brother, or compared to how much your brother's into her.
All right.
How it has.
As you begin to travel down this narrow
I don't know what
pathway that is lit by the blue flame of the unquenchable torch, it does get tight and narrow, like even more so, like to where you're kind of having to turn little spots here and there. One thing that's very easy to notice is that the earth and kind of natural rock and clay and things like that begins to transition into bits of really dark, shiny black rock,
Lovely.
which is obsidian, and eventually it continues to travel down to where you feel like you've went down 150 feet down underground, and it's a full kind of obsidian pathway that's been kind of carved, maybe even natural. It doesn't feel like it's been man-made, but it continues to go down, and it will begin to open and widen up to where you guys can kind of go like staggering or single file, or away from single file, kind of stagger, maybe 2x2. With your marching order still established, you finally begin to make your way down as you begin to see in the distance this kind of very low light that's emanating, and it flickers a lot, as it almost has like this electrical charge, if you will. As you continue to travel, Gorath, you're in the lead. You're going to notice that it will open up into more of an open cavern with these massive stalactites that are hanging from the ceiling that are made of jagged, sharp obsidian. The walls of the cavern are this raw, untamed, unformed obsidian. It's beautiful in a way to where the light kind of hits it, but it's also a bit ominous, or a bit ominous, not bit of, but a bit ominous. I will now make a transition over to this beautiful map in which I spent some time making. I hope you all enjoy this.
3 green dots.
Gorath, if you will give me a perception check.
Peace. Oh, that is a 4.
The only thing you can really see other than this kind of flickering light off to your left, over this area, is there is a kind of a hole in the pathway just in front of you, right down here. That's all you notice.
There's a hole.
Ari, your passive perception is strong enough to notice there is a whole lot going on. There is a large obsidian kind of pillar, or its own kind of plateau towards the north, that you can see robed silhouettes on. There's a bit of natural light that is cascaded upon them. And there is a slab that is laid in this kind of ceremonial circle that has this pulsing glow. And you notice that there is something taking... I know what I'm doing, trust me.
Okay.
There's something taking place on that plateau. There's a low kind of chanting or humming. There's a kind of like an altar set up that is literally has a book being rested upon that's being read from. There is a dagger in the hand of the one silhouette that looks very familiar. And Brian, you're about to catch something, my friend.
Yes.
Great.
As I get stabbed.
You will be stabbed. Where is that?
How was that then?
I'll give you 2 guesses.
Take those 2 guesses.
I legitimately cannot think.
My first guess would be the Baroness.
Well, maybe, but...
Second guess is who the fuck knows.
Well, there you go.
Fair enough. I didn't think it would be the Baroness, because she was too, like, dead set on killing us. I don't think...
Actually, no. The third guess
Long run with
is
cold.
Wait, no. Let's see something. Because up here we have.
The left, right, wing, and the Raven.
Yep.
Wow.
The lady that thought you were a heretic.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But that was Isabel.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why I was like, no, it can't be Isabel.
Back from the grave.
It probably is.
All right.
Back to kill
Does
us.
a 16 hit you, Brian?
It does not.
As all this is taking place, Ari is the only one who's going to be able to see this with her high passive perception. Gorath is continuing to lead towards the steps. You are going to hear the unsheathing of a dagger, small dagger, as it comes dangerously close to your head, right around eye level. You're able to kind of like react back. As you can see, Jaela is literally enraged. Her eyes look very strange and different. As this is, it looks like Jaela, just a little crazed. So, it's time for initiative. And you haven't even made it over there yet.
Oh, wow. That's actually good.
I didn't want that.
Yeah. You're here before me.
There's just no room to move.
There's plenty of room to move.
I don't know if I'll be able to get to you.
No.
Just reach through my brother and stab.
You can,
Jump off the wall and tackle her.
there you go. Use them parkour skills.
Parkour!
Come on, you're acrobatic.
I do have a +8 in acrobatics.
Oh, Jesus Christ. One of them rolled a nat 20. That's great.
That's Solaris.
Lovely.
Oh, nice.
That's score.
He can start right
Okay, perfect.
Wait, no. Yeah,
Wait,
he
no.
can start first.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, no, I'm still ahead of him.
Yes. Oh boy. And for you listeners and viewers out there, if you are interested in hearing the journal that was given to us in the previous episode, head on over to our Patreon, where there is a recording of me reading it out loud.
That's
You can find it. You can follow us and support us, which would be absolutely amazing.
Yes.
And very,
Awesome.
very grateful. You can go to patreon.com/criteatinggrin.
correct. Ari, give me the initiative.
20.
That's great.
Yeah.
Gorath.
7.
Okay.
Lovely.
Kelbrix.
16.
Yeah, that's good for you,
job.
I
sir.
rolled an 18.
So, with the party in the distance, not even arriving to their destination to deal with the threat of the world-ending catastrophe, there is dissent amongst the ranks as Jaela, or
Laisha.
the imposter, whomever, is making an attack on Kelbrix, which misses. Ari, you definitely will look back enough time to see that. Your brother, Zaris, is first to go, as he is going to swiftly move back, and he's going to attempt to grapple to restrain her, as he's, like, really confused. He knows their sorceress ways and trickery, so he's under the assumption she's under some sort of mind, or this is some sort of trick or something. So that's his mindset, is he's going to try to do that. So I will give him a...
I could see who was on the plateau, right? I could just see him.
Correct. So he will have a nat 20,
Nice.
and
I like it.
Jaela will have a 10. And I need to turn off that double rolling feature on this one. I do not want the advantage on. I want to toggle it. Okay. So there you go. 10 as Zaris has her grappled.
Good.
And restrained. I think it's just grappled first.
Just grapple.
So she is grappled currently. Then she is going to attempt to escape said grapple.
Good.
Literally turns into another competitive check, although she could use acrobatics. But she will not. She will fail.
Nice.
The only way that's going to play in is if he fails tremendously bad, and then we've got a fun game.
Mm-hmm.
As he will not. She attempts to escape. The dagger will get free for a brief moment as it attempts to plunge into you, Kelbrix, but he's able to reposition himself, grabbing the wrist, holding her stabbing arm probably inches away from your face as he pulls it back and keeps her grappled. Or she would now be still grappled.
Still grapple.
Yes, just making sure.
Yeah.
Ari, it will be your turn.
I am gonna move up. And be like, what the hell are you doing?
To Jaela.
Jaela.
She is going to look to you as she kind of grimaces and growls out. The Raven sends his warnings and regards, is all she says. And it's not even her voice. It's this creepy, ominous voice that comes out. Her eyes kind of shift from the normal color and that kind of crazed look that you first saw, Kelbrix, to more of like this yellow, this pure yellow eye. There's no pupil, it's just yellow.
Jesus.
Something like that.
Can I ask who it is?
What?
Like, who are you?
You can constitute as your turn if you're going to try to question. There's no reply. Just a constant struggle and strain against Zaris as he's like, whoever this is, they are very nimble and strong.
Okay.
Now, also, keep in mind, for the listeners, yes, very far away on a platform, there is something taking place.
Yes.
Brian, turn over the hourglass, if you will.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Lovely.
The noise that's in here to help the listeners and everybody get in the ambience, it is kind of this arc lightning kind of thrum. It's noisy. You guys are pretty far away and they're focused. So as of now, they feel like they haven't seen you.
Okay.
Just letting you know that. It'll
Okay.
be Kelbrix's turn.
Kelbrix is going to go ahead and oh god, what is he gonna do? He's gonna go and smack her across the face with the Mace of Disruption.
Sure.
because this isn't Jayala.
He's convinced.
I am.
Fair
Honestly, just mostly trying to knock her out, but
That's fine.
does a 15 hit?
A 15 will
Okay.
hit.
Perfect. 1d6 plus 3. And so that is 6 points of damage. Now, if she is a fiend or undead, it will also do an extra 2d6 points of radiant damage.
Not undead
Or a fiend. Okay. That's all I wanted to make sure of. And of course, one other thing is while I'm holding this mace, it sheds bright light for 20 feet and dim light for another 20 feet.
Okay, so I will activate your
Have light. Yay!
20 feet. Okay, there's your light. It is active.
Okay, so yeah, she takes 3 points of damage. And that will be all for now. Yes.
Okay. Gorath.
Alright, so I've caught on to the commotion behind me.
Definitely. I would say you're probably kind of leading the march, and then all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute, turn around.
And I see that he smacks her with the mace, and she doesn't fall over.
You're like, that can't be Jayala.
So what I'm gonna do is no, you're doing it wrong, and I'm gonna try to hit her one hand with to knock her out with
You're doing it
you're
wrong.
doing it wrong. You have to hit him like this. And that's 22 to hit this poor thing.
Yes, that definitely hits.
Alright, so you've got to do it like this. It's in the wrist.
Go for the temple.
And that's 9 points of damage.
Oh, that's effective. That staggers and stuns whoever or whatever this is.
Then I gotta do it once more. Just like this, a little more gentle this time. That was a little rough. And that is a 18 to hit.
That will.
And that is 11 points of damage.
The creature will fall unconscious, as it will now reveal its true visage.
It was a doppelganger.
It sure the fuck was.
That's not slimy or anything, is it?
No.
Because I've been using my movement.
It's just a weird grayish, nasty.
Formless, kind of. It looks roughly like that.
Yeah.
Gross.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Very much so.
That's exactly what it looks like. It is now unconscious. If somebody would roll me I think it's a D4 for the hours, it could be unconscious. Let's do that.
Let's do Gorath. He's the one who knocked
You
her
made
out.
the knocking blow, yeah. 4.
Perfect.
It will be
Nice.
out for quite some time.
This is a weird creature.
Well played, people. Well played.
Alright. Continue on.
But someone's got a dagger over on that plateau, and I think there's a ritual, and if that wasn't Jayala, then
You will hear her scream for help.
that was Jayala.
On the platform. If you remember, we've come full circle to session 0. Or if you'd like to know, check it out on Patreon. They were trying to take her, if you remember, for a sacrifice. Yeah, well,
There's enough
they got
light
her.
in here, correct?
What
Yeah,
you
so-
see is what you got.
Alright, so I'll give the torch back to you.
Okay.
So, what are we doing with the torch?
It's just getting dropped on the ground.
Okay.
Give it to Sandra.
There's light in here.
There is light in there. Between the
Between all of that
lightning and the
everything.
glowing red crystals and the braziers on the other side and the strange
Dim.
pools of green liquid in the bottom down there.
I'll go great axe versus warhammer now.
So, rushing forward.
Yes.
Okay.
Dash.
Eric, you want me to move all of us?
I would appreciate if you would move them, yes, except for the doppelganger. I think you should have control.
And I'm guessing we're going rushing, right? Running?
If you are running, you will need to make an athletics across that very narrow stone plank.
Well, the question is, Gorath, are you running?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't know if everybody is.
Yes.
So you will run down some steps. It will take you down. You will run across a stone plank to another set of steps that goes up to another opposing plateau.
That's 25 for me.
Easy
It's
enough.
athletics, right?
Yes.
And are you doing just a single dash? Or...
Yeah, I guess I'll stay with the group. At least. I had 11.
That's good. It's a little like you almost lose it, but you get across it.
Just bounce.
I don't have control of Syndra or Xeris.
Alright, I will move it. They're only going to move 30 feet. Like
Okay.
light jogging.
So Gorath's probably at the top of the steps. Ari and myself are still in the little cavern leading up into the top.
I will continue to control them currently.
Okay.
Okay. Now the attention is being drawn to your party. As the right wing, who is standing on the plateau right here, who will look like this for the viewers, is going to turn and is going to begin to move towards a set of steps that leads down on their kind of pillar or plateau in which this ritualistic ceremony is taking place. You have engaged her. You also notice that this other silhouette on the far side next to the altar looks like this. This is the left wing. Her attention is now drawn. The center figure, who is the Raven, is currently focused on reading from the Faust, turning the pages, making sure he follows inscriptions, and is not even affected by your appearance or your presence. But it is going to be an initiative between the two wings and yourself. So we will do another one.
No, not my first one. I liked it a lot better.
Okay, a lot of stuff to roll for, but I think I've kind of hopefully sped things up.
Yes. My question for you, Eric, is it's hourglass.
Is it over?
Not quite.
Okay, when it's over, let me know.
Well, it's going to be done
It's
in
going to be done
about
by the
30
time
seconds.
you're done with the
It's fine.
rolling. Lovely.
Alright,
Yes,
so
step.
that's good timing.
And done.
Go ahead and give me your initiative, Gorath.
15.
And Ari.
14.
And Kelbrix.
6.
Sounds about right.
That's what I said. I wanted my first one.
Okay, so the hourglass has ended.
Yes.
Okay. What you're going to notice is there's a burst of energy from one of the crystals that are literally right around. And if you kind of zoom it, or not necessarily zoom, but kind of center it up or move the map, perfect. There are these large red floating crystals that are chained to the ground at like the cardinal direction points of the creature. The one towards the south, or the head of this, what looks like a dragon skeleton in the middle of this kind of like crater or circle energy, it kind of bursts with energy, and you notice that the crystal, literally, the energy will escape into the lightning that is arcing around, and the crystal will stop glowing. I think I can actually do that. I can. So I will do that. Hey, look at there, I did some things. So it's no longer glowing, meaning there are 3 crystals left. As he continues to read, you may turn the hourglass over again. Here's the initiative order for this portion of our epic conclusion of Season 1. The left wing will have the top initiative slot with a 20, Gorath with a 15, Ari with a 14. The right wing will have an 8, being in the 4th slot, fifth will be Kelbrix, and I will add in the other two NPCs when they get a little bit closer. So they will move currently at the very end of the initiative round, and then I will add them in.
Okay.
Did I do that? Okay. So, the left wing, who is currently positioned near the Raven, closest to the altar, and the stone slab, if you will, is going to actually move into the position where the right wing once stood. She's going to seemingly cast some sort of protection on herself. And it will be a... She will attempt to cast well, she doesn't attempt, she just casts False Life.
Beautiful dragon.
She will gain 3 temporary hit points to her life. Sorry, 4. It's plus 4. Okay.
False life should be more than that.
It was a D4 plus. I lied, 4. So it would be a lot more than that. So it would be 7 total.
It also depends on what level she is.
It was very basic.
So yes.
Not gonna burn those high level spots just yet, sir.
You never know.
Okay, so that is their turn. Being the left wing is now Gorath's turn, who is charging as he is, I don't know, 25, at least 30 feet or more away from the ceremonial pillar.
We just came back up.
Yes, correct. You go down, you go up,
Alright.
and now you gotta go down and back up again. If you look, there's a set of steps that spiral down.
Yep.
You will...
15 feet of movement to there,
Yep.
and then with the height, are we going to call that 30 feet?
I'm going to say it is a full 30 feet down, so you can get
Okay.
halfway down.
And that will be movement, and then I'll just dash
Sure.
so 5 feet for the rest of the way.
Make it 10 feet the rest of the way, that'll work.
Alright.
Gorath is just, he's ready, he's gone. He just dashes for his turn. Ari, you're up. Things are getting very intense. As you will make your way up to the very top of the steps.
Yay! Let's...
As Gorath just runs.
I'm not sure if I could have done it or not.
Go ahead and state it before we go any further.
I'm looking for my character feed here. Remarkable athletes. Can I do a running long jump, possibly, or is the dash the second action?
I think your dash, I think that would constitute... Oh, you could probably do it at the very end.
Yeah, it's up to you because like he's got to.
No, that's fine.
He's got to go up the steps.
Yes.
So I was trying
you
to.
did a full 30-foot run.
Yeah,
I'm
trying
fine with that. Good.
to try to leap up the steps.
I'm cool with that.
You got to give me a number, I guess, because it doesn't say anything. It just says add to any check. Strength would be a strength check.
It is. What's your strength score? That's your. I'm pretty sure that's your distance of long.
You're right. Strength score is +5.
No, that's your modifier.
Modifier. Strength score is 20.
Yeah, so you can 20 feet. So you can technically jump to the top of these steps. Go ahead and give me a.
It would be 25 feet because it would give me an extra 5 feet.
Okay, so go ahead and give me an athletics check. I'm gonna call this a 15 on the difficulty. Should be pretty easy for you.
23.
Yeah, so you will get to the very very first couple steps and then leap to the top.
Okay.
As Ari, you get to there and you see him just leap like Hulk style.
Maui would be proud.
So proud.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Gorath,
proud.
you can definitely see Jaela is splaying across this ornate kind of stone slab. Subtle draconic ruins glowing kind of around the lip of the slab. She is completely vulnerable, completely stripped down to like nothing. Chained to the slab. And then the raven is going to kind of look at you. His eyes glow this kind of creepy purplish green. And he then just focuses and begins to make his readings or chants into the Faust, which is beginning to kind of sparkle with this kind of grayish black energy or mist that's kind of coming off of it. He's got this dagger in his hand. That's right, you keep watching the hourglass.
Yeah.
Okay, alright,
love
continue your
this
turn. Sorry.
So, with the Robe of Stars,
Yeah,
you get Magic Missiles, a 5th level spell.
you sure do.
So, how many charges, or how many darts do I get?
So your first one is 3, and then you add an extra 1 for every guy. So you get 4 extra darts. 7
So
darts
7
total.
darts total?
Yes, and it's plus 1, so you'll have 7d4 plus 7.
Correct.
I know
Okay.
that because I use it a lot.
Yes, I know.
Yes.
That's why I asked.
Yeah.
I'm gonna aim for the Raven.
Yes, that would be an excellent idea to do that.
So, 7d4.
That's correct.
I have 4, 9. $18 plus 7 for 25? 25.
25 points.
25
He
points.
will take 25 points. I will also roll a concentration check to see if he can maintain the concentration of his ritual that he is currently trying to perform. If he does not, Brian can turn the hourglass to the side until I tell him otherwise.
That's great.
It is going to be...
What do you do?
25.
He fails. You may turn the hourglass to the side. He has lost his concentration on what he was doing currently. So the time has stopped for a moment, which
Good.
is pretty good.
And then I think I moved like 15 feet to get
That
there.
sounds pretty good, yep.
How many feet is it to get down the stairs?
30 feet total.
So I can get
It's like 15 feet down, 15 feet-ish high, so we just figured 30 feet of movement.
so I can get
Yeah.
like halfway down the stairs.
If you wanted, you
Action.
could, bonus action dash. But that's
It's up to you.
unless you have something else you
I don't.
Okay.
So I'm gonna bonus action dash to get down the stairs.
Alright,
Wait, do I have 15 more people?
you do. Correct.
15 to there.
Okay,
Next
now
stairs.
it is going to be the right wing's turn, who is now engaged with Gorath, who leapt from the bottom of the steps up to the top of the platform almost, or did, not almost. Let me find their character sheet and see what she is going to do in a fit of panic. Yes, it is going to be a... So many cool things. She's actually going to mold Earth. And Gorath, what she will do is, Gorath, she takes her hands and she goes like this, kind of makes this shape. You feel yourself plunge, like drop 5 feet, and then I think she has the ability to double cast, which she does with her sorcerer points. She's going to like twin spell it, so she'll open it and then close it. So she'll lock you into the earth. You're like 5 feet down, so you're like knees. So your movement, yeah, you would probably like waist. He's 7 feet.
waist
right?
deep. Yeah.
Okay, waist deep.
Waist deep.
So you're
5 feet.
you're
deep.
immobile. You cannot.
Probably like
Chest.
You're immovable. Your stone is all around you, essentially. And that cost me some sorcery points. So let me deduce those from her. Twin spell.
That's good. I got nothing to get you out, buddy.
Cost me.
Well, actually, I had
Okay, so 1 point double casting the spell.
I have one thing that would work, but
Actually, hang on. I can't do that. I
Nice.
think it is a cantrip. Oh. I can.
Yeah, because you got sorcery points. You should be able
Sorcery point if the spell is a cantrip, so I'm going to use it. So yeah, you're locked up. But choose the point. Okay, there we go. Then she is going to move here. It'll be Kelbrix's turn.
cool. I'm going to make it probably the 30 feet up these stairs, as I was lagging behind. I'm gonna look at the Raven, and I'm going to shout out, "Oi, fuckface!
You a
Get
bitch."
out of here!" And I'm going to cast Banishment on him.
Fair enough.
He has to make a DC 16 Charisma saving throw. And I'm going to cast that at 4th level.
You'll actually
Yes, 4th level.
counterspell this.
Okay. Question is, what level did he counterspell with?
I was going to say 3rd, so he's still got a...
He's got to roll a d20.
Yes.
Plus the spellcasting ability modifier has to beat a 14 to counterspell.
Yes. 10 plus 14, 14, so he's going to beat... And it's just a straight up d20 roll.
D20 plus his spellcasting ability modifier.
There we
So
go.
probably his charisma.
So here is the roll. Ooh. Raven's spell modifier is...
Probably charisma. Probably... Is it 6 or higher? Is he an ultimate monster?
He is pretty good. I'm trying to find it. These are a little different laid out. I haven't used these Roll20 character sheets in a while. It is not.
So he fails his counterspell. My spell still goes off. And now he has to make a DC 16 charisma saving throw.
There you go. So
Hoi!
that was good on your part.
Oi!
Charisma saving throw?
4th level is the lowest it can be cast at.
It's a 14.
Oh,
So he fails.
He fails. Oh shit! He fails.
Banished.
He's banished for 1 minute as long as I maintain concentration.
10 rounds.
10 rounds.
You guys will watch as he's like, ah! It's not gone.
So if the target is native to plane of existence you're on, he's banished to a harmless demi-plane. If, however, for some reason, he is from a different alternate plane...
He's from here.
Okay.
We'll keep that simple.
Banished to his. He gets deported, right?
Essentially, it's like in a like a void.
if he was
If
from
he's from
another...
a different plane, he gets
Yeah.
deported back to
Yes.
his plane.
Yeah.
he gets deported back to his plane, and as long as I maintain concentration for the minute, he stays there.
Nice.
But, since he's from here, he comes back after the 1 minute.
Yep.
10 rounds.
Okay, so the Raven is currently banished.
Alright.
Okay,
If he
that's
didn't do that, I was going to try and grab him and take him to the astral plane.
okay. That, if you have nothing else, that'll end our first round.
Yeah, I got nothing else I can do.
Alright, and then basically what Syndra and Zars do, they're going to move their 30 feet cautiously across that plank. They're going to start coming up the steps. I'm going to go ahead and roll their initiative since we're in round 2. Get them into the initiative order. Okay, that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Nice.
Why I didn't add in
Probably because they're not on...
there? Yeah, that's what it is.
Well, I don't remember.
Okay, it's okay. I got it. I got both their initiatives. Okay, so Syndra actually has the 18. Zaris had a 6. We're going to recalculate the initiative order. So for those of you listening, left wing is 20 and 1, Syndra comes in the number 2 slot at 18. The third slot is Gorath 15. Ari is the fourth with 14. The right wing is the fifth with 8. Zaris is the 6th, and then Kelbrix is the 7th. As we are at the top of round 2, the left wing is not happy.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Did the Raven drop the Faust when he was banished?
The Faust is on the platform.
It's on the
It is still
platform?
there. The only thing
Okay.
that's gone is the dagger, which was in his hand.
Yeah.
So it's with him.
I was going to say the Faust definitely would not have gone with him.
That's correct.
I know that.
That's correct.
Just double checking.
Why? Check out our Patreon.
There you go.
Okay.
All right. So the left wing is now very mad. And it is going to turn into a... Oh, where did it?
And then I did have one other quick question.
Go ahead.
Sorry. Because I don't recall seeing the Raven actually on the turn order because he hadn't really done anything. I'm
Right.
assuming he goes at the top of the round. Essentially.
I was going to roll
bottom,
his initiative.
if he entered into the combat.
Yes.
Okay.
But I will count him as the very
that's
last.
That's fine.
Does he get any type of...
No.
Okay.
I was
Yep.
just curious for myself and
Nope,
for the listeners
yep.
out there.
So he will be considered as last, essentially.
Just for
Okie dokie.
anybody wondering why, any of our viewers wondering why he wasn't on the turn order previously. And for myself.
I'm going to do that. She will reach her hand out. She will look towards Kelbrix. And she's going to cast... I need a Constitution save, please.
Constitution saving throw.
It's a very strong one, as her anger fuels this.
That's fantastic because I'm very good with Constitution saving throws, which is a 13.
It's a fail. So there's going to be all these creepy, crawly insects that begin to manifest as she casts Insect Plague on you. For our listeners out there, it is a 300... The range is 300 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And it does a... I just cast it. It was
At whatever level she's casting at, 4d10 points of damage. Probably necrotic.
It is. I'm going to get the info right.
And probably a...
So, swarming, biting locusts are going to fill a 20-foot radius sphere centered around a point that she chose within range. The sphere spreads around corners. The sphere remains for the duration, which is a total of 10 minutes. The area appears each creature in it has to make a Constitution saving throw. I think Ari... Nope, you're out of it, but I think the other two NPCs do. Because it was centered on Kelbrix. Creature must also make a saving throw when it enters the spell area for the first time on a turn or ends its turn in there. So you take 19 points of damage.
Okay.
I need to conjure up a 20-foot, you said, radius,
Yes.
which is pretty large. It's a... yeah. It spreads, it goes, loves, holds. You failed. Concentration.
I did.
Thank God, I was hoping for that. I
got a
need
7.
let's do a purple. It'll be the center of the sphere, which is you. 20-foot radius. Do a light to indicate the radius. For those of you watching, we'll do a gentle purple.
You might want to do not purple since I'm purple.
Okay, we can do that. Let's do a something that's gonna show. Let's do a red. 20-foot circle. Viewers want to see it. Permission to see it. There. Pretty sure that's what we're looking for. Looks like the others will get it. Ari, you're just out of it. I need to make saving throws. Constitution wise for Zaris. So here's Zaris' Constitution saving throw, as it is a not good enough even with a 19. And Syndra, she's gonna have to roll like flawless. Nope, they both fail, so they both take 19 points of damage. That is very bad for Syndra, as she is begging for your help, reaching for you in this cloud of locusts that are just shredding and attacking her Kelbrix. She went from 38 down to 19. It's half, cut it in half. She's looking rough. Okay, viewers want to know, Kelbrix, what are you currently at?
I am currently at 50.
Alright, let's
got to update my...
update that token so those watching can see it. That, the left wing is going to step back and start walking back towards where her father, the Raven, was. The concentration has been broke. He will reappear in the same spot.
Yes.
And he is confused and angry.
Too bad.
Okay. His focus would definitely be on trying to do what he was trying to do. Syndra is next. She is going to back up, using her speed to retreat back, as she is fighting with the locusts that are in her hair, on her face, and she's not only frightened but in pain, and she is just going to take the dodge currently from any of these on-flying insects. It's just, in my mind, it makes sense. Gorath, you're up.
Alright, I guess athletics to try to break out of this, or how am I doing this?
That would be an athletics to break out of.
All right.
You will be at disadvantage because you're literally waist in obsidian.
Fools! Here into that of dessert, and I tried to break free to get some... 23 on the first, and 17 on the second.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to say. 17 is pretty good. I'm going to say that it begins to break. You're like taking your weapon, doing everything you can to break. You're still immobile, but it's definitely weakened. One more good successful roll like that, and you would probably be able to break free. Now this surprises the right wing who cast it, like, oh, this is insane. You know, like, she's like taken back, like, oh god. That would be your action. You really cannot move. Is there anything else you wish to do bonus action wise or say comedically?
I'll get out of here. You just wait. You wait.
Alright, you are up. Your Gorath. Your friend Gorath, well, is struggling. He's got the steps kind of blocked too, by the way.
Can I jump on his shoulders?
If you want to use acrobatics going up the steps, absolutely. That sounds awesome.
That way I can get around him.
Sure.
27.
27 is going to do it.
19 and 8. So, what were you saying?
It would like you can move 5 feet to the steps. It's literally 30 feet up, so it's a 35-foot move.
Okay.
That would put you right next to Gorath or on his shoulders.
Jump in front of him.
Oh!
And then...
Fastball special.
You just got one leg on the shoulder, one on the head.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to move
I'm eating dirt now.
to the Raven.
Okay, let me double check the Raven now that he's back.
I'm gonna regret this.
Make sure he's got some sort of crazy reactions or anything I can do. Pretty sure it's all out. Yep, I think you're good to go.
Okay, I'm gonna try and grapple him.
Okay. Sounds good.
Athletics, right?
That is it. So it'll be opposed athletics.
If I use my inspiration point, do I get advantage or just reroll?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
That's what the Raven has.
Oh, thank God. Okay. What did he get?
He rolled a 3, but he has some number add to it.
I got a nat 20.
Oh no, you grapple him.
Okay.
Easy.
Drive them off the
That's
ledge.
all I can do for the moment.
Okay.
Can't do what I want to do until next turn.
Alright, it is now the right wing's turn. It was literally my Gorath. He sees you in a blur move by, so she, the right wing, is going to.
Oh, yeah, I guess I'm not there.
Well,
You moved.
Just-
Yeah. You did move away from her.
that's fine.
She decided not to take
Correct.
an attack of opportunity.
She doesn't have a physical weapon or either currently.
Oh.
She will pull out a hand crossbow currently now, and she's going to point it towards you, Ari, since
Okay.
you are grappling. It is going to be a 18 to hit.
Oh, man, yeah.
It will deal 7 points of piercing damage. Keep this in mind. This damage hurts and burns ferociously. If you try to heal yourself, it's not going to be effective.
Okay.
Just want to put that nugget of information out there. It's very potent. But that will be what she does for her turn. She'll just keep that out. Yep, that's it. Solaris is going to. Yeah, he's going to fight through. So he's going to charge up these steps.
He's gone down and around.
And he's going to get to the top of the steps. He is going to use his roguish abilities to get down the steps. So he'll cash it in for the dash, and then he'll go ahead and turn in the extra speed to get to the bottom of the other steps. So he's tapped out when he gets through. He didn't end his turn there. He was already in there, so he's damage free currently. It's now Kelbrix's turn.
Okay. Kelbrix is going to take off running and is going to leap down the steps.
This will be great.
Yes. And is going to attempt to land hopefully outside. Because steps are 15 feet
They
down,
are.
I will
I know.
probably take some damage.
Uh-huh.
I am sure, even with a athletics or acrobatics check on this.
Yep.
Do I have to make an athletics or acrobatics
You
check?
will.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do an athletics check.
6 points of bludgeoning for the fall.
Okay. That is a 6 for my athletics check.
I will say that you're going to take an extra d6, and then you're prone, but you will get out of the. Well, you'll get to there. You're not quite out of
I
there.
take an extra 6 points or an extra
No, an extra
D6?
dice. Oh, no, it rolled a 6, so you take 12 points total. You do not superhero land. Your knees give way as you collapse prone to the ground as they burn and ache under the pressure of all that equipment and armor.
Too old for this stuff.
As he crawls 5 feet out of the bubble there. Well played. Alright, now.
Now, I'm going to... Can I see any of them still?
You cannot because they are like 15 or more feet up.
Oh.
Damn. Alright, well, I will go ahead and use my action to stand up.
Mm-hmm.
And move. For once I stand up with the angles, yes, no, see them still, no.
You will be able to see
Barely.
like the right wing.
Which is the one that's right by Gorath,
Yep,
right?
and then the left wing you can probably make like half of it out.
Okay, perfect. I am honestly tired of both of them.
Sure you are.
So I am going to look at them and I'm going to say, alright, both are pissing me off. I want both of you gone as well.
You feel a hand touch your shoulder and you hear a voice say, "That's my boy."
And I'm going to cast banishment
On both of them.
on both of them.
Oh man.
Meaning I'm casting it at 5th level.
Okay. And they have to make a.
DC 16 Charisma saving throw.
Okay, so the right wing will go first. Will fail with a 15. The left wing will now go next. And it is going to be a 9. They both fail.
Oh, that was a fantastic use of a 5th level spell.
They are banished for 10 rounds, 1 minute, or loss of concentration. Whichever happens first.
Whichever happens first.
Correct. Yes, Gorath is still stuck.
I'm just looking down at the ground, not aware that they're both been disappeared.
Is that all Kelbrix has?
Currently hugging a raven.
No, because I can't fucking do that!
That sounds
Use
like
my action to stand up. Therefore, I can't use my action to cast banishment on them.
Oh,
I
they're
just
back.
realized that.
Yeah.
Never mind. Ignore that. I will cast I'm gonna just do second level
Just kidding,
spiritual
guys.
weapon as a bonus action because that's all I have left, and I'm going to try and smack the raven that is standing next to Gorath. So I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon right here in between all the fray.
Okay, so you put it between them.
Yes, and I'm going to I'm going to smack I think it's the left
Right.
one. The
That's
right one.
Right.
Even though they're properly in the proper direction, I can't remember which is which. Does an 18 hit?
It will hit.
Okay, perfect. And that would be a D8 plus 4 for 11 points of force damage.
That's impressive.
Oy, as we retcon them going and disappearing, that's really irritating.
Yes, for you listeners and viewers out there, that was a fun little jaunt of what could, or as Marvel likes to say, what if. Yeah, he used his action to stand up from his non-superhero landing there, and could not cast that. Instead, he decides to get his spiritual weapon an old casting and swinging and miss. So they are not banished. They are currently where they were. And we have retcon corrected, and we are moving on.
Whoops.
The Raven, who technically was at the end of the round, is going to do something, and he has joined the initiative count. He's looking at Ari. He is not happy with Ari, who has
Not
him
happy with myself
grappled.
Excuse me.
And he is going to cast.
Please don't. I don't.
He is
I'd rather you didn't.
I've done it once before.
I'd rather you didn't.
Yeah.
He's going to cast Fire Shield.
Oh no! Oh, that's bad.
Oh, okay.
So these thin and wispy flames begin to wreathe his body for 10 minutes, shed bright light in a 10-foot radius, dim in an additional 10. He can end the spell early by using an action if he wishes to dismiss it. The flames provide him with a warm shield or a chill shield. He's going with flame. He'll keep it cool for himself. As you choose, the warm shield grants you resistance to cold damage. The chill grants to fire damage. In addition, whenever a creature within 5 feet of you hits you with a melee attack, the shield erupts with flame. The attacker takes a set amount of damage from the warm or set amount from the cold. So he is wreathed in flame. Put some light on him.
Not as bad as I thought.
It's just a protection.
I'm just holding
Yeah,
him.
no, I know.
That's why I said it's not as bad as I thought because
I just wanted to get it ready. It's a
Is
lot
it
of.
fire
haven't stabbed
damage?
him.
It would be because he's choosing
Okay.
fire.
No, choose cold.
Shut up!
No, he's doing fire. Okay, and he's got light. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Now we're gonna reset the order. Nothing has changed except for now the Raven is sitting at just above the right wing enemy. Now the left wing.
And
is-
he hasn't started
No.
reading the book.
He is not yet. He's currently dealing with Ari.
Good.
The left wing is the top of the order as per and is going to cast.
Okay. He's after me.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many things to do. Sure can. So, pulling forth a mace, the left one will do that, and then cast Holy Weapon upon the mace, imbuing the weapon with her unholy power or holy power until the spell ends, which will be up to an hour, or concentration broken. There's lots of light. The weapon's attack will deal an extra bit of radiant damage to it. As a bonus action on your turn, you can dismiss the spell. Each creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of it has to take a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 4d6 radiant damage. Is blinded for a minute. Can I do that now?
I don't know.
As a bonus action on her turn, which she hasn't used the bonus action, you can dismiss it. The spell. That's dismissing a console. Oh, when you dismiss it, it does that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Words are our friend.
I couldn't.
Words are friends, not food.
I've looked at it.
Sorry.
So the weapon is ignited in holy radiant energy that is kind of this purplish grayish energy around her mace. She's drawn the weapon. She used an action to cast it. That is going to be what she does for her turn. It is now Syndra's turn. Syndra is. Let me double check. Is the. I gotta see if she casts the one that the other dismisses. The insect plague. I'm not sure if it is a concentration or not. It is a concentration spell. So she can still maintain concentration unless she casts another concentration spell, and this one is. So the insect plague will fall.
Oh, nice.
And then Syndra is going to move. And Syndra is going to. Oh boy. Use Magic Missile, first level. She'll cast it at the left wing and deal 5 points of force damage to the left wing.
First level should be 3 missiles.
Oh yeah. I don't know why it does that. Let me give you 2 more missiles. So total of 10 or 12 points of damage.
Nice.
And then concentration of 10 or better. By the left wing. Just cast a concentration spell. That fails. The weapon is no longer ignited in holy energy. The question is, does it blind everybody?
Is it only if she dismisses it, or if it's dismissed?
I think that's what it says.
Don't know. I've honestly never used
Each
holy
creature
weapon.
of your choice is 30 feet in like Constitution. I'm gonna say that she had to voluntarily dismiss it, so it does nothing. Because I feel like that's the way it works. I'm going with it. We're moving along. We're not gonna dwell on that. That's what Syndra does. That's a successful turn. Gorath, you are up, sir. Still halfway stuck.
Alright, I just feel like I'm completely Jack Burtoning this final battle here that we got going on. I'm going to use, I guess, athletics to try to bust out of this thing.
Okay.
While everybody's fighting in the background,
Do it, buddy.
I'm trying to pick up my knife. 24 on the first roll and 26 on the second roll.
Mm-hmm. You will do so. You are now tearing yourself free of the bonds that have held you, the obsidian bonds.
And I'll jump out like, ah! And that'll be my turn.
Beautiful.
You got movement if you want to move around, but other than that, you're good.
Bonus action?
I don't have any good bonus actions here.
All right, you're up.
No, I will move up out of the stairway at least.
Okay. You can move right there.
Right there. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll jump.
I love it.
Okay, I still have this guy grappled.
He's grappled. Do it again. He's restrained, I'm pretty sure.
Can it be considered something I'm carrying?
No.
Dang it.
Nice try.
I wanted to take him to the astral plane with me.
Instead of grapple, you should have said, "Can I pick him up?" Then
Up? Would that be considered carrying?
No.
Why not?
No, it's not. Does it say object you are carrying?
It says everything you are wearing and carrying.
Your firemen's carry them.
Okay. You want to try to pick him up? Let's see what happens.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
Is it on athletics again?
Yes.
Oh god.
Come on, you can do it. Dirty 20 again.
He is a 19. He is scooped.
Okay. And then is picking him up considered my action?
Yes, that would be an action to pick him up.
Dang it! Because it's an action to go to the astral
Yeah,
plane.
you gotta pick up a grown man. That's an action. Wrestling him. You've cradled him like a small child. It looks hilarious because she's a tiny little tiefling with this grown man.
Well, can't do anything else.
Blood that flows through his veins.
Guess I can't count that as fast hands.
No.
That'd be funny though.
I mean, if you try to pickpocket him, that would technically be fast hands then.
I guess that's it then.
Okay.
Pickpocketed him.
Why?
Well, there's one reason I could think of.
I can get the dagger from him. I don't think I can pickpocket him while also holding him in the air.
Yeah, you never know.
Not really.
So,
You never know. Your hands could wander.
Unbelievable. I am Body Man.
Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. You've chosen to pick him up.
I did indeed. Unfortunately.
He's literally going to.
It's probably
Well, he looks
what
at
is
you.
going on?
He looks at you. He is going to cast something. He has the ability to do all these things. I need you to make a. Oh, what do I have to? A Constitution save, please.
Oh, jeez.
This is so gonna work in my favor.
Probably. Fucking course 5.
You are going to change your size as you cast reduce enlarge or enlarge reduce.
Blood indeed.
Now, here's the question I pose.
Yeah.
It says object, creature, or an object that is not being worn nor carried. He is not carrying you. You are carrying him. So therefore, I just want to clarify.
Okay.
You are going to be shrunken down.
Can...
And all your items go with you.
Venus.
Where's the thing I'm looking for?
I'm trying to find out how small you go.
One size smaller.
Oh, so you go to like a gnome size. I'm going to say you are going to collapse with him on top of you. I feel like.
Well, I have one question.
Yeah.
Because
I got you.
because Ari is carrying him, is he also affected? Because
No,
everything,
because
if the target is a creature, everything it is wearing
And
and carrying,
Oh,
she
yes.
is carrying
Yes.
him.
Okay. That's perfect. That's perfect. I like that better. So you both will shrink.
The fuck?
That's
Do I
actually
still
better.
have a hold of him then?
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so you
That's hilarious. I love
the
it.
target size is halved in all dimensions, essentially medium to small, and is reduced to 1/8 of normal weight.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
Ari got super skinny.
And tiny.
There we go.
I love this so much.
I love that the token shrunk.
In the world. All my tokens get jumbled. Okay, I did a thing. They're all tiny now.
Oh,
It's fine. It's fine.
if you want to see the hilarity and comedy of this, check us out on YouTube.
I've got
It's supposed to
reasons.
be a serious battle.
I've got
Oh boy.
reasons. Okay, that's what I needed. Okay. That will end the Raven's turn. And now we go to the right wing. Who is right next to Gorath. She is going to take the crossbow. She's going to shoot at Solaris, who is trying to get up the steps. That is going to miss. Turn back this way. It is now going to be Zara's turn. Solaris is going to rush 30 feet up the steps, getting to the top. Zaris is now going to pull forth the family dagger and is going to stab. He is going to score a miss. Oh, that's what he's got. And this is going to be Kelbrix's turn.
Yay.
You're still down
I am. Okay. As an action, I can still only see the two ravens.
Yes.
Cannot
The
see
Raven and Ari are
hilarity.
completely behind, like
Yeah.
full cover.
I cannot see the hilarity of Ari and
There's-
the raven.
there's
I can only see the wings.
He has full cover.
Okay. So I am going to go ahead and
She no longer has a holy weapon, correct?
correct.
That is correct. That
That-
dispersed.
Oh, wait, never mind. The yellow one is
The
yours.
yellow is my
That's-
spiritual
yep.
weapon. I am going to. I'm going to do third level honed person on the two wings. So they each have to make a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
There's the right wing.
That's gonna succeed unless they have a negative Wisdom.
They don't. Here's the left wing. Here's another one.
That's probably gonna succeed unless they have.
You said 16?
16.
Left wing has been held.
Oh, nice! That
in
is
place.
awesome. So, the left wing is paralyzed. All attacks. Any attack that is scored on the left raven, if it is a melee attack, is a critical.
Nice.
Deals the damage.
Right, Gorath.
Right there, so.
Keep that in mind. It's critical.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna whack the raven with my spiritual weapon.
Sure. The left one.
The left one.
The one that's paralyzed.
The one that is paralyzed.
There we go.
Yeah, that's a 27.
That'll hit.
Yeah.
19 plus 8. And that is a whole whopping 7 points of damage. Technically, it would be a critical, which would be double the dice, right?
That's correct.
So 7 plus 8, 15 points
There
of
you go. There you go.
damage.
Nice.
And I'm going to go ahead and move 10 feet closer. As I am concentrating on the honed person.
Okay, that will effectively end round 2, beginning us to round 3 as the left wing is paralyzed. That will effectively end her turn. How long does the spell last?
So the spell lasts for 1 minute, but she, at the end of the turn, can make a saving throw.
Okay, so this will end her turn, giving her the saving throw of wisdom. That's a 19, so it will break. But it was effective.
It was worth it.
Her turn will be over, bringing us to Syndra. Syndra is going to cash in her movement, getting her just about here.
At least prevented her from doing anything else.
And then she is going to take the dodge action currently. Gorath, you are up.
Can I share the same space as the spiritual weapon or not?
Yes, because I'm going to say it's like incorporeal. I'm going to go ahead and say sure.
Okay.
Because why not? It's our game, we do what we want.
I'll move in there, and then I will attack the left wing.
It's not incapacitated.
Not incapacitated.
Right.
So I'll two-handed swings this one. And that is a 24 to hit.
Which will.
And that will give... Can't read the dice. That will do 18 points of damage.
Okay. Her mask will come flying off.
I'll attack once more. That is a 26 to hit. And that is 10 points of damage.
Shrink that token out.
Not say something.
Can you pop that back up? I didn't see anything.
I will.
Yeah, that was the accidental size of the token, not the bring it to the front.
There we go. So that's what she looks like with the mask off. She's currently at... How much more damage did you do?
10.
Alright, 10 more points of damage. Okay, there we go.
Now my turn. She like child or something, or young? What are we looking at here?
No, she's that's the priestess.
That's the priest. That's
Yeah,
right.
she's probably like her mid or early to mid 20s.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the
Archangel.
priestess.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Speak for yourself, some of us are old as fuck. Okay, Gorath, that was your turn.
That was my turn.
Yes, I gotcha. I'm old. Alright, you're
Artie's
up.
age.
No, it's alright.
I'm gonna use my action to enter the astral plane, along with everything I'm wearing and carrying,
Sure,
including the raven.
let's do it.
You remain there until you use an action to return to the plane you were on. You reappear in the last space you were occupied, or if that space is occupied, then there's unoccupied space.
Gotcha.
How long does mini me last?
Mini U is gonna last for 1 minute of concentration, so you got another 9 rounds or
Okay.
break the concentration.
I can't exactly yeet him. Which would be funny.
There's no
You
like
can drop them.
Yeah, I know.
plane shift where stuff breaks, does it?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I don't think so.
Like if the spell breaks, if it goes to a different plane or anything like that.
If I don't think so.
Not in this case, so.
Especially since him and the target both are on the other plane.
Right.
I'm not going to drop him yet.
Okay. Is there anything else?
No, just make sure he's still grappled.
Yeah. I mean, you I mean, you have your hands on him.
Okay.
You use your action to go to the
Yeah,
plane.
it's fine.
Technically, he's not grappled. You're just holding him.
Oh, holding him. It's fine.
So it'll be his turn. He will cast Finger of Death on you.
No, thank you.
That is a Constitution save for you to take half of this deadly damage.
It's
That's what took Ari out last time.
Yeah.
It was.
Hey, can you dodge it?
It is a con save, not a deck save.
And can you dodge isn't. That's a
thought-
mage and is not
It's
dex
a
save.
spell. It's a spell,
Okay, no, it's
not
not
an
an
attack.
attack.
Yes.
7
Nope, that's 60 points of necrotic damage.
while I'm unconscious.
Okay, now what happens if you're unconscious in your astral plane?
I don't know.
She's still in the astral plane.
I guess I'm still there.
Okay.
So is he.
I know.
Yeah, but he can get back at this point.
Probably.
I cannot.
Correct. So for those of you listening, Ari just went to her grave.
Yeah, pretty much. It's fine.
You never know. She could survive.
It'll be the right wing's turn.
I love it.
The right wing is going to...
Hey, since he's not there, someone grab the book. Yeet it into the electricity or something.
Ooh.
No? You don't think that would work?
Nope.
Okay.
Good enough. We don't want it to work.
Okay.
She's going to cast Fly. And when she does so, she will sprout her wing, which will look like this. As we've seen. So she'll fly up 5 feet. So she's still engaged when she gets off the ground 5 feet. She can fly. I want to look at something because I'd like to do that. No, I'm not going to get destroyed.
Do something.
Huh?
Do something.
Agreed.
Yep, can't do it. Okay. So she is there, casts the fly. I'm going to say that's what she does. She's in the air 5 feet, just so we know. That will end the right wing's turn. Let me add her on the turn order in this token form, because apparently it changes all the things. Okay, right wing is going to be it. Okay.
20.
Okay, so that will end right wing's turn. It's now Solaris' turn. He is going to disengage. He's going to run over here and he's going to attempt to start trying to get these locks undone. That is restraint. These chains or locks that are holding Jaela to the sacrificial slab of necromancy, if you will. So that's what he's going to do. That will end his turn. Kelbrix, it'll bring you up to your turn.
Okay. Kelbrix is gonna start moving up the steps. Getting close to the top of the steps. I'm going to go ahead and cast a... I'm going to cast a 4th level Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
Did this individual, I forget, did you say they took off into the air? They took off flying into
5
the
feet.
air? 5 feet. Okay, cool. So, Spirit Guardians, 15 feet. Casting it at 4th level.
Total of 15 feet.
15-foot radius.
Just
15-foot radius. Yep. Casting it at 4th level. So, at their turns, they will have to make saving throws. And, of course, designating all of
Yep, friendlies is friendly.
friendlies, it's friendly. And then going to use the spiritual weapon to smack the one chick.
The left
Isabel.
wing.
Lefty. Isabel.
Okay.
Because I don't like her.
I figured that.
Fair enough.
18 to hit.
It does.
Alright. That is 4 points of force damage. Minimum damage.
Okay.
Or wait, sorry, actually 5 points. Plus 4. Sorry. 5 points of damage.
Okay.
And that will end my turn.
Okay, that will end the round. That is the third. Bring us to the top of round 4.
Which...
I'm going to resort.
Yep.
There we go. So the left wing gets to go first. She is going to have to make the
Wisdom saving throw.
saving throw. It is going to be...
It's a DC 16 wisdom.
That is going to be a fail. She rolled a total of 5.
Cool. She takes 4d8 points of radiant damage. 4, 12, 14, 20 points of radiant damage.
She is going to collapse on both knees, trying to guard and protect herself as she is very low. Like, dangerously low.
Good. Her speed is also reduced by half while in the radius.
Yep. Well. She is going to do not much.
Your sacrifice will not be forgotten.
Thanks. Not dead yet. Give me at least 3 rounds.
You'll just come to have no robe and be floating in the astral sea.
Huh, that's nice. Alright.
Yeah, this is all she's got. She'll cast Insect
Plus
Plague.
6. 13.
Alright, so that is going to be... So she's literally going to cast Insect Plague.
Again?
Yes, like right where Gorath is.
Yeah.
These are squishy. Not slimy. Well, some might be slimy. So it'll be right underneath Gorath. As these locust and creatures are raising from the ground. There's a 20-foot grid. See it. So everybody that's in that circle needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Fail that one.
That would be also Gorath. Janella. Janella needs to make a con save. Even. Solaris.
How much damage do you do?
Okay, so Janella's con save
It's all of that.
is going to be success, so that's half. So that's great because that just about would have killed her.
Might just about kill someone else.
That's going to be that. Zaris is going to make his con save. As he is going to... He will fail that. That just about kills him.
And how much damage is it?
32 points. So you got to make a con save for your concentration as well.
Yeah.
Gorath, what do you have?
I had a 3, but I'm re-rolling it because I have Indomitable.
Oh, okay. Let's do it.
Or I had a 6. Sorry.
So I need to get a 16 or better, which means I need to roll a 14 or better.
I got 20 on the second roll. Not nat 20. Oh.
You have a 20 on the second roll?
Yeah.
That is... Actually, I lied. Jaela does not pass that with her number. 20 is not going to be enough. So you'll take 32. Which is very high. Con DC. Jaela is unconscious and dying.
That DC is absolutely fucking insane.
I know, I built them this way. What do you have, Brian?
I'm at 6, but for my as far as health, my Constitution was a 18.
Well, it's good to keep your spirit guardians up.
Yes.
Yep, that's good.
So maintain concentration
While dying.
No, I'm not dying. Not yet.
All right.
Not yet.
She is going to now move back, risking Gorath taking a opportunity attack because she does not disengage because she can't.
I will take the opportunity attack.
Okay. Should be able to get her.
And that is a crit.
Nice.
Should meaning does get her. Back that token back up.
Just 13 points of damage.
That is going to knock her unconscious.
Very low damage.
Yeah.
She is starting to die.
Ah, perfect. That means the insect plague is gone.
Yes, it will die as they fall and go away. That ends her turn. Gorath will put her down. She's currently dying. She'll be making death saving throws. It will be Syndra's turn, who is going to literally just dash and get to the top of the steps, confronting the right wing of the Raven. That will end Syndra's turn. Gorath, it'll be your turn. Oh, Ari, you're about ready to make some rolls.
Swing away.
The shit over.
The right wing or the left wing?
Left wing is dead. Right
Dying. They're making death saving throws.
I'll do right. I'll attack the right wing. She's only 5 feet, so
Yeah.
yeah.
They both are.
Yeah. Well, she's
Up 5 feet.
yeah, she's still within my range.
Oh, absolutely.
Could grab her and just
Slam her like the Hulk.
first attack. That is a 23 to hit.
Definitely hits.
And that will do 11 points of damage.
Okay. Still up.
Attack again. And that was a 22 to hit.
It does.
And that's 9 points of damage.
Still breathing.
Alright, yeah, I'll hold my turn. Damn it. I should have.
Should've what?
Alright, Ari's up. Death saving throw.
I don't wanna.
Yeah, it happens.
10.
That's a success. Alright, so now it's the right wing's turn. The half sister falls.
Has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Very good. For the spiritual guardians.
Yep.
The roll is a
16.
fail.
Okay. That is 8. 14. 14 plus 7 is 21. Thank you. 29 points of radiant damage.
Still alive.
Please.
Still alive.
Ah!
Like 2 points left, bro. She is going to shoot into the air 40 feet, disengaging.
She's at half speed while in my
Oh.
spell. So
Yes, then let's do this better. I forgot about that. So she'll move
She's probably
10 feet this way,
well, yeah.
5 feet this way, so it moves her 15 feet away from you guys, using her action to disengage. And then she will go up the remaining speed, which I think she gets 60 feet to fly. She moved 15, do the math. Is that 45?
45.
So she's 45 feet into the air. Okay, that is going to constitute her turn currently. It is now the Raven's turn. Oh boy, what do I do with him?
He's still dead.
He's literally still stuck in the astral plane.
And in the astral plane. Dying and in the astral plane.
Yeah. Technically.
Quantum leap.
Yeah. They got small to go to another dimension.
I guess when I fell, if I dropped him, would that make him...
Loses concentration?
No, I meant like...
Hurt
Because
him?
I'm no longer carrying him.
Yeah.
So would he be large again?
I don't know how that actually works.
That's a great question. It's a concentration.
He would have to break the concentration.
He can drop it.
Even though, yeah, what Katie's saying is since he's no longer technically being carried by Katie,
Yes.
who or
if
by
all
Ari,
of
who
her
is the
gear is still. I don't know. I would say that.
Well,
would
I
affect
would
him.
say
Because I'm
he's
still carrying it. Like, the spell affected me and
Gotcha.
everything I was carrying
Okay,
him. If
but-
I'm no longer
So,
carrying him,
let's
it
see.
would
Like,
affect
if you
it.
threw a
if you took your
dagger
dagger off, does the
Yeah.
dagger go back
Oh,
to full
yeah.
size?
Yes.
Also that.
that's the question.
And then dropped by an affected creature returns to its normal size. So yeah, if he's dropped,
Okay.
he's big.
Okay, there
So
you
he
go.
literally states it. You just had to read a little further, you know. Alright, he'll use plane shift. Double check. Different plane of existence. You can specify a target destination in general terms, such as City of Brass, and a plane of fire. If you were trying to reach the city, for example, you might arrive at Streets of Steel before the DM's discretion. Also, I like DM's discretion, thanks. Ultimately, if you know the sigil sequence of teleportation circle or another plane of existence, the spell can take you to that circle if the teleportation circle is too small to hold creatures transported. They appear the closest unoccupied space. Next circle, you can use this spell to banish a creature to another plane. Choose a creature within. Okay, yeah, he's going to be able to come back. I'm just going to cast it. And
Does he have
he doesn't.
a forked metal wand?
He can't cast it regardless because he burned his one slot for the Fang of Death.
Fucking A. Ari's sacrifice will not be forgotten.
He's gonna start having
Hang on.
pocket-sized Ari that he keeps around in his pouch.
Yeah, that's kind of like a little doll, like a voodoo doll. The question I still need to know: if you take somebody to the astral plane, would he have returned if you would have fell?
No.
It doesn't say.
That's only if you are
I have to use
astral
another action
Oh,
to
projecting.
get back.
To get back. Okay, that's all I
He
need.
basically needs her to get back.
to get back.
Yeah.
You're gonna get healed and negotiate.
How does
Take me back.
how does this one work?
I've come to bargain.
Well, not necessarily.
No.
Dormammu. Comes bargain.
I've come to bargain.
Stubborn.
No, he's going to do a.
No, I can do a few things I can do.
He has to have those few things to do, right?
Does he have the components?
Well, no, I can think of one thing off the top of my head immediately that would allow him to be able to return. Not pretty quick. But it would allow him to return.
Yeah, he can probably do that as a ritual.
No.
Is
Plane shift is not a ritual.
It is not. I'll play that ball game. Let's do this. I will heal her. He's got a potion. I'll do it. I've got tricks. It feels like that's what should happen.
Alright.
So you'll get back 7 points. So he will heal you. He will do that. Okay, that'll be what he does. Kelbrix, it'll be your turn.
Just gonna be looking at him like, what the hell?
What do I want to do? I want to be done with this fight. I am going to...
Oh, fucking stupid.
I like that we've all said that at least once during this battle.
Well, I had something to get back and I overlooked it. I figured it out. All right, you're healed. We're not retconning that. You're good, for real.
Okay.
I am going to, as a bonus action, recast as a bonus action, I'm going to recast my spiritual weapon at a 2nd level.
Yep.
Right up next to this chick.
Yep.
And I'm going to swing.
Within range?
Huh? 60 feet is the...
Good.
Yeah, so...
You're good. It's probably going to get it.
Probably not with that, so I'm going to use my reaction for... Where is it? Channel Divinity Guided Strike to add 10 to the attack roll because it was only going to be a 12, so it's now a 22.
Oh, it
hits.
hits. Yep.
The 12, I have a feeling would not have, so hopefully I made the right choice on that. That will be 10 points of force damage.
That will make her fall. She falls 45 feet.
Perfect.
Brian, go ahead and roll me, what is it? 3d6. So just after 10 feet. And add that to the damage.
13.
So in total, how much did it do?
23.
23.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
she's making death saving throws. I was just trying to see if it killed her outright when she falls down, but she does not. Some cracking and some gross sounds.
The Channel Divinity. And then I'm going to use my action to go over and cure Jaela.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on her.
Okay.
That, just the first thing, because...
That's good. She's been starting death saving.
Exactly. She will heal back 8 points.
Excellent.
And that will end my turn.
I'm going to say, as you finish doing that, she will lunge, giving you a hug as Zaris will have finished getting her hands free during this turn and the last turn, getting everything, and he will finish getting her unrestrained for the rest of his turn.
Alright.
That will end round 4, bring us top of round 5. The left wing is going to make her first of 3 potential death saving throws. Watch that screen.
However,
see what. Oh yeah, you can do that.
Oh yes, her. I think
She'll take 2 fails.
Technically, it's just 1 fail because it's only if it's a melee attack. It's 2 fails.
Well, there you go.
Technically, it's a spell attack range.
So she will have 1 current fail automatically because they attack.
I don't know if you're unconscious if you can make a wisdom saving throw.
I don't think so. Okay. So I'm going to say that the damage is going to be enough to give her 1 save.
Yeah,
Okay.
I will.
Fail?
I will definitely.
1 fail.
One fail.
Yes, 1 fail.
1 fail.
Left wing has 1 fail. Clarification.
Correct.
Yes. And
Sendra is going to look around confused, and she's like, "Where's Ari?"
I don't know. That's what I was about to ask you.
So she's literally going to scroll through what she can do, and that's not going to be enough. I don't have any
Very
beans to
small
bring
and
her back.
disappeared.
Technically.
Of course.
Alright, what was your... Because Ari, I believe, should be up.
No, I go after Gorath.
Yes.
Oh, wow, I didn't realize you were that low.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm going to say that Syndra holds her action. She's looking around confused. She'll hold action. Gorath, you are up.
Should we grab the book?
Yes.
Yes! That's
Yes!
what Zaris will say. Everybody screams in unison. Yes!
Arya is screaming from the astral plane. Grab the damn book!
I've got an idea.
Don't try to destroy it. It won't work.
No, I'm
Eat it.
I'm gonna leave behind something of mine.
Oh, you're going to change it.
Are you leaving the festival's book?
No,
That'd be great.
I'm leaving my hunting trap in front,
Oh,
so
no.
it
Oh!
comes back.
Even better!
And then I'm gonna grab the book, and we're gonna.
So the hunting trap takes the place of the book. So, yeah, I like that.
That's funny as hell.
Alright, you're up.
So,
Oh, keep going.
the hunting trap.
Yeah.
The Book of Festivals will be placed on top of it.
Oh,
He still thinks that the book is there. The
Yeah.
book is there.
So you will have to move to do that. So I'm going to say you move there to make the exchange. That will be your turn.
Beautiful.
That is beautiful. Ari, you're up.
We must run.
He's just like standing there, right?
Yeah, you guys are like literally in the astral void, and he's looking at you, and he's going to bring forth a wicked-ass looking staff now that I did not look at my weapons correctly.
I'm gonna use my action to go back to this plane.
That's fine.
You will enter the nearest unoccupied space.
Yes. Because Gorath is where I was, I believe. So I'll be right next to him.
You will also be normal size. All the... there you go, you're back. And...
That's where he pops back into existence.
What's up?
What? You're big again. You shrunk super small
I
and
did.
disappeared.
Didn't like it.
Alright, you would appear there. Gorath would have been there. Alright. Anything else?
No. No.
Alright, so it's the right wing's turn to make a death saving throw. Watch the screen.
Is she
D20.
still in the...
Oh yeah, no, that's right.
She is.
There you go, so that's a fail. We'll roll with it. We'll keep going with it. Now it's the Raven's turn.
Well, yeah. So, two things. One, I don't know which order of events it would occur, because death saving is at the top of the round.
Yeah.
Technically, mine is also at the top of the round. I don't know which would occur first.
Did she get up and get knocked down again?
Well, if she rolled a 20,
She comes
she would get
back to
knocked out.
consciousness
Okay, yes.
with one. I don't know if it then takes effect, or if the failure...
no, that...
Declare.
I'm gonna go ahead and say she literally begins to get up, but then they beat her down. So yeah, like the natural 20 would give her the 1 point. She starts to get up and pick herself up, and then just crumples down because the spiritual guardians like jump on her like leeches and just
Yeah, because like I said, I don't know which order we would want to have.
Now
Declare. It's your game.
Both,
the Raven is going to finally use his staff of the Magi and is going to fucking cast the charges to plane shift him back, which I should have done the last time and left her there, but I overlooked it.
Okay.
Because I'm too excited on the possibility of ending this season.
And now
On a
he has to
good
make
note.
a wisdom saving throw.
He is now back. You will now make a wisdom saving throw.
Back!
He has a natural 20-21.
That's fine, he takes half damage still.
You will take the half.
14... 18 halves to 9.
Take 9 points of damage.
Yes.
He is going to see that his two daughters are down. He is enraged. Kelbrix, it will be your turn.
Cool.
Kill him.
I am going to... Yeah, we want to end this as quickly as possible. I'm going to go ahead and cast a guiding bolt on him at 5th level.
5. Level 5. Okay.
And I am going to use my last channel divinity for a total of 20 to hit.
A 20 will hit him.
Good, because I rolled a 2.
I wish you would have kept the 2. Alright.
Nope.
Which is why I use my last channel divinity. So he will take. Jeez, Pete's 5th level guiding bolt, 8d6. So there's 3, 6, 9, 13, 14. 20, that's 6 of them. 26. And last one, 29 points of radiant damage.
It's effective, but he's up.
And the next attack on him has advantage.
Trubizaurus sees he's back.
Here comes the betrayal.
He's going to throw the dagger at the Raven.
Cool. He has advantage.
It's going to definitely hit. And it is going to definitely hit. It'll deal 7 points of piercing damage to the Raven. The short a dagger. And that'll end round 5, bring us top of round 6. We got the left wing. Good.
What is theirs? Is he a rogue?
Yes.
Sneak attack?
Oh, yes. Can do that.
There are so many people around this
Yeah.
man.
And he had advantage.
Any advantage?
Which I gave him the advantage.
Yes, I know.
Should.
Yeah. I saw that. I was just saying for...
That's that much extra damage.
Okay,
12
cool.
points extra damage.
I'm happy with that.
Good call. Good call.
Thanks.
Because every bit of damage we can do on this.
Left wing is going next. She will get to roll.
She's still in the Guardians, too.
She is, so she'll take one more fail.
Right.
So I don't know if that's death or life.
No, it's still up.
It's 2 and 2.
Yeah. Okay, and then Syndra is next.
Oh, whoops. I forgot to use my bonus action.
No.
I know what she's going to do. She's going to move over and she's going to pull Jaela off. And then she's going to start moving her, kind of protecting her down the steps. Using her doing that. That's what I want to do. Get her a picture, keep her protected. Alright, Gorath is next.
I will attack with the Great Axe. Will a 20... Yes, I always forget. 25 hit. I should hit, right?
It does.
That is 15 points of damage.
It's very effective.
Alright, so crit on a 19.
Oh, nice.
Boy, this could be lights out.
That is 18. 30 points of damage. I get to bonus attack on the crit.
If he's still up.
And that is 25 to hit.
And he will fall.
I mean, he already took 30.
Yeah,
And
so
that would have been
he's done. He had like one. No, he had less than that. But yeah, I'm sorry, I was reading something.
You're good.
Okay.
He is down. He falls to the ground.
Can I
Yeah, I was gonna say that was before the bonus action. I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, you can still swing. Like he's making
No. Yeah, no, so that would have been
Just so we're on the same page, he's also making death saving throws. So he's at 0 points.
Well, he now has 2 failed.
Yeah.
Can I make him have landed on the bear trap and it snapped the...
God, yes, please.
If you want him to, that's fine.
Okay, yeah, just
That'll
for
count,
theatrics.
sure. So he will slump forward, it'll snap, and he's trapped, and his head is in it and everything. So he's got 2 fails.
We gotta go!
It'll be Ari's turn.
I'm gonna stab him.
No, that'll finish him then.
Gorath wants to
Do you want me to roll to
No,
hit
it's
still?
just I'm good with him just finishing him off that way. He's in a bear trap, 0 points. Literally
He's obsessed with the
going
book.
to hit him.
Rapier
He was
up.
obsessed with the book and the book closing in on him. That is, it's theatrics.
There you go.
His own hubris.
So you will run him through with a rapier.
Yep.
The raven will fall.
Oh boy.
So he did.
He dead.
He's dead.
So we're about to get exploding with the staff. Boom.
Not
Don't
quite.
give him ideas.
It was one of the tricks, except for he has to be alive to do what he needs to do that.
Yes, it is.
He will literally. Or the right wing is next, so she will roll. She will fail. Then she will die. So the attacks will go to fail from the spirit guardians. Then it'll be the raven is dead. Kelbrix, you are up.
I'm gonna move my. No, that's too high. I'm gonna just bash. I'm sorry. I'm done with this. Stupid cult. I'm attacking and killing this person.
Okay.
I'm guessing a 17 hits.
It will.
Okay, that's 2 fails on
Then she will fall.
Isabel.
Yeah, so the Call of the Raven has been stopped. You are left there, standing on the obsidian tower, or not tower, but the platform, altar, the book of the Faust in someone's hand, the dagger clambered to the ground.
I will grab the dagger.
Ari takes the dagger. Everyone evaluates. No one has died. People have been wounded. The force of energies that are containing this dragon skeleton inside of it are weakened, but still intact.
How did they do the thing with the things?
As this will end the story of our nameless heroes. Thank you for listening and watching. Thank you for supporting. This is the end of season 1.
What?
But we can continue on. If you have questions or anything you want to do, go ahead. I was just
No, I like cliffhanger.
I mean, okay, I guess.
Because there's real potential if we don't come back to these characters right now. It's like 2-3 years that will.
Go ahead. What do you guys want to talk and discuss about? Ask questions. This is like, this is the last episode till our season 2.
I mean, it just feels like
No, it's good because it
Feels like what?
part of a bigger story arc.
we're just leaving them there.
Leaving who there?
The thing, I'm just leaving it weakened or whatever.
I mean, it's contained.
It's a cliffhanger.
It's contained for now.
There's 3 other crystals binding it. One was quenched. But the question I do have for all 3 of you is, what are each of you going to do now that your quest is over? Like, tell everybody kind of the downtime activities you guys are going to do.
Gonna go find some dessert.
So Gorath becomes a world traveler.
That's right. Gonna go be a food connoisseur.
You're like Anthony Bourdain.
I'm going to recover my bloodied book of festivals
Okay.
and become a food critic as I travel the world and write about the other festivals in the different regions.
Okay. That's good. That's what Gorath's going to do. What is everybody else going to do?
Gorath has become a foodie. It's not like one.
Did I ruin it for everybody? Everybody's like stunned. Like, was it anticlimactic? I mean, you literally stopped.
No, it's
everything
not
I had.
anticlimactic. It's just I don't.
There's another character I had that retired and went and started dinosaur racing.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah.
I mean,
No.
this-
Believe me. I didn't figure on surviving. To be honest.
Congratulations, you survived.
You won.
Had you not stopped the ritual from happening, things would have been different. Now,
I gotta pee, keep recording. Patreon exclusive.
I will show you the artwork had redo for.
I saw part of it.
I know you did.
Oh.
I saw
I'll
just our
show
characters. I
you
didn't see
guys
the
in the
dragon.
viewer.
Oh, so nice.
So that's had the ritual continued.
Oh man.
That's what you would have been facing.
Dope.
Okay.
A beefed up
Calling this now.
Dracolich.
Well, actually, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till someone finishes peeing, and then I'm gonna call something.
I refuse to edit that out.
Yeah, this is on Patreon exclusive. From the point, well, I don't know, but most likely from the point of
I didn't even
the
do
3.
anything. Battle.
I mean, you.
Okay, I did.
You did more than you think.
Yeah, I know. I
you
helped
kept-
because I kept him away, but
Okay, so legitimately, you got to keep in mind this hourglass.
Yeah,
I believe
it's 5
is
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay.
So in theory, it should have
Literally
been
15 minutes after the first one went down,
Yeah.
the ritual would have been complete. If
Yes.
we hadn't stopped him from continuing to read the book, which you started.
Yeah.
You started him because you were the first one to attack him.
Yeah, I guess magic missile.
Right.
If you hadn't done that, and I hadn't been able to then banish him, and then you hadn't been able to keep grappling him, and he would have continued on the reading, we would have fought that.
Yeah. No, I just meant, I think it's funny because stabby rogue didn't get to stabby.
You
Until the very end.
Well, you know, the human
stabby.
element of things. There was some screw ups on my part that could have changed the tides, but that's the
I
whole
forgot
part.
about the stone's endurance when I took the 32 points of
That's
damage.
the whole part of this game. This is why we play this game. It's fun. I mean, we take the time. We try to bring everybody entertainment. But
You also never freaking used your
Action surge?
Action surge.
I was about to use it. I was going to use it when I didn't crit, but I critted, and that was what it. No, I was saving it because it's like I was going to use it on the left or right wing.
Yeah.
But I was like, no, this guy's going to come back. I better have it in the bag. But that's my problem when I play is I hold on to everything for last minute
which wouldn't have been bad
if the ritual had
correct.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
100%. But I am going to say one thing that we should do, I'm totally down for, is if it doesn't break anything of your story or we can make it non-canonical, 5 years time passes, the group has to reconvene and face this as the rest of the crystals have dissipated.
Oh, it could be something in the future.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it couldn't. That's why I'm kind of leaving it the way it is.
Yeah.
You guys really don't know how to rebind it. That's why there's no point in trying to lock it down any further.
Yeah, no, we have no idea.
The only one who can would be an Arcanist.
Correct.
And we're talking high up Arcanist.
Correct.
Oh, we have that one
And
dwarf lady that was on our side.
Was, potentially.
she is, potentially.
And we still don't.
There's
never
also-
met the Dragonborn guy that we were supposed to.
Mason?
Yeah, we never
Yeah.
found him.
What I'm wondering...
So we know what Gorath's doing. What's Ari going to go do for the rest of her career? Are you splitting up? Is everybody banned? Like, Gorath's doing a foodie thing. He's like, yay, it was fun. I'll catch you guys on the next trip in.
Or I'll
like
go
the-
with them just to eat the food as well.
Or that.
Yeah. She definitely doesn't want to go back to Landgate because obvious
Right.
reasons.
Right.
I guess she'd still be like on the fence about trying to find her parents, but might be like,
I'm sure we'll flesh it out a little more as we
if
get
something
out of
comes
this.
up.
But once we get out of the
maybe.
moment here.
Yeah.
But otherwise, just like traveling around because she hasn't been really anywhere outside of Landgate and like where our adventures
So
currently have
you
taken
would
us.
you probably wouldn't go find your parents.
Nah, she's still kind of like sorting through that.
Okay,
At the
so I
moment.
would say that Zaris would go ahead and say, whenever you're ready, we'll keep in touch, but I'm going to go try to find him because he's concerned with finding him.
Yeah.
So you just kind of do your own thing and travel.
I'm going to go back to get Dwarven Horse and Gentle Steed.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Go back and get her
traveling.
horse.
I also feel like Syndra probably would tag along with you because you want to make sure you're protected and safe.
Sure, that's the only reason. She's down for it.
Maybe.
Huh?
And then what's Kelbrix going to do?
You gonna travel with me and Gorath?
Wait, so Ara, you're traveling with Gorath?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay.
So we're just all going to keep the band together and travel.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's got silly man things he has to figure out.
That's, yeah. I think, honestly, I think Kelbrix is, he's gonna tell you guys to go on, and he'll keep in touch
We're gonna come back and you're gonna go have gone crazy.
as much as possible.
Hourglass.
Yeah.
So he goes his separate ways.
He's going to go a separate way.
All
He's
right.
going to try and figure out what he wants to do in regards to Cillian and the mate, and Morgana.
To do as well.
Huh?
Gonna go back and look for Bear as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh, here's an interesting story about Bear. You will probably never find Bear again.
That's okay.
Or, what's his face?
They both died. They all died.
Something interesting. There was a story arc you guys didn't get to, and I don't want to spoil it.
No, that's fine.
Yeah. Well,
But no, that will be one of his quests. His life quest is to find Bear as well.
All right, so it sounds like the Ari and Gorath and Syndra are going to tag along and kind of travel together.
We've got an extra horse.
I think.
I mean, I have two.
I feel like Jaella has she probably would go with Kelbrix.
yeah.
They could become like this new duo or something. Maybe she's going to help you try to figure out the hourglass or the Cillian thing, try to convert you. I think that's it. I got nothing else, guys. I'm sorry it was underwhelming.
No.
Not as fun as you were hoping. I was trying to get
wasn't.
the damn dragon involved because the artwork was amazing.
The artwork is absolutely amazing. I was doing everything I could in my power to prevent that from happening.
Yeah, we didn't want to fight a dragon.
I mean, that's why they call it Dungeons and Dragons.
Well, we went into a dungeon, we
There is
found
a
a dead
There is a
dragon,
dragon.
and prevented it from being resurrected as a Draco Lich.
There you go.
I'm okay with that.
Oh,
the
since it's the end of the campaign, Brian already knows this.
Ooh.
But the Battle Baron, Baroness March,
Yeah.
is Avery March, who is Rowan's daughter. And
Ah.
Ari's kind of adopted sister.
Spoilers.
Spoiler.
Spoilers. And if she had fallen on that bridge, Ari was going to try and grab her.
Ah, interesting.
But then she had made it up herself. So.
All right,
That
well,
would've been very
that'll do it. Stay tuned. We will do a second season. We plan on probably starting it somewhere around the first of the year. I got a lot of writing, a lot of artwork, a lot of things to put together. We're going to have a new recording location that hopefully increases and makes the audio a little less echoey, a little better visuals too. It's kind of set up. It's going to be set up pretty cool, and
Potential live stream session.
I think I'm maybe if we get together for like a 2-3 hour session with Ari and all these characters to kind of finish fleshing it out is a good possibility.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
We'll stream it on Twitch and then cut it loose on YouTube and maybe even the podcast form just to kind of keep those of you faithful listeners and viewers to kind of keep your appetite kind of quenched until the second season. But season 2 will be a whole new kind of setting, new characters, stuff like that.
The same world.
It'll be in the same
Different
world.
continent.
It may be a new location
Okay.
within the world. I'm currently working on some
And
things.
potential time jump. Forward, backwards.
Yeah, I think it would be fair to kind of advance the time to get a fresh start from this whole thing.
I'm down for that. In regards to the us recording, like fleshing out our backstories, that depending, did you have an idea on when you want to? Because for all of you out there, as some of you probably noticed, I'm wearing a different shirt than normal because by the time this comes out, I will be a dad. As I have a
Congratulations.
little baby boy on the way.
You want it to be.
So,
So congratulations is really not what it's cracked.
So of course, depending on that as well.
First time was always so naive.
Right.
Oh, that's great. Until the first
Crying.
Yes. So that, depending on when that'll be fun. But I definitely don't want to miss that.
Yeah.
And I'm sure I will be able to get away for a little bit to the live stream and help record all of that and do all the fun stuff for it.
Sounds great. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching.
Yes.
See you
Thank you.
next season.